On Thursday, Attorney General William Barr told the Associated Press he'll take the Trump administration's plan to reinstate the death penalty for federal prisoners to the Supreme Court if necessary. The DOJ is appealing a district court judge's decision to block federal executions from happening for the first time since 2003. Back in July, Barr directed the Bureau of Prisons to execute 5 federal inmates starting in December and ending in January.
Nobody schedules 5 executions in 5 weeks, 3 executions in 5 days, after not having carried out any executions at all for 16 years.
The judge's injunction listed several reasons for blocking the executions, including the fact that Barr's order didn't follow the protocol of the Administrative Procedures Act.
The Administrative Procedures Act basically says the executive makes a proposal. You then have the government deciding on what its final version of the regulation is going to be. It is a regulatory process. It is not a case of the executive getting to make a decree and having the decree become the law.
In Barr's original directive to the Bureau of Prisons, he said the federal government owes it to the victims and their families to move forward with these executions quickly. But the judge specifically rejected that claim, saying the federal government has already waited 8 years to establish an execution protocol, which undermines its arguments regarding the urgency and weight of resolving criminal proceedings. Dunham believes the actual reason the Trump administration wants to restart executions so quickly is to give the GOP ammunition for the campaign trail. That might explain why Barr chose inmates who have committed particularly heinous crimes for the executions.
But having that kind of compressed execution schedule suggested that the timing was to get this into the news. The only thing that came to mind was that was at the beginning of the primaries and caucuses for the presidential election. What Attorney General Barr did was identify 5 people whose crimes could be weaponized politically.
Since the July directive from Barr, Republican Senator Tom Cotton has attacked presidential candidates Senator Bernie Sanders and Senator Kamala Harris, along with Representative Ilhan Omar, for their opposition to capital punishment. According to Gallup, public support for the death penalty has fallen sharply since 1994, from more than 80% to about 56% last year.